welcome to ggmix. Today I'm going to show you how to make buttery, flaky, melt in your mouth shortbread biscuits with only 5 ingredients and a little love needed into your dough. You can have them at the oven and melting in your mouth in under an hour. So let's get started. Okay, because these biscuits are really delicate and we want to keep them nice and flaky and not crispy, I'm going to do all the work by hand. So in my bowl, I'm going to add in my unsalted room temperature butter, my icing sugar. I'm just going to beat it until my butter is nice and fluffy. I've used icing sugar rather than caster sugar because their particles are so much more smaller, which makes them melt into the butter straight away, giving us like that lovely crumbly melt in your mouth texture. We're beating it like they did back in the village times, in the olden days, when there was no mixers. Just a spoon and a bowl, some love, and beautiful, beautiful textured biscuits at the end. Trust me, don't take long. As long as your butter's at room temperature, it's really, really quick. Look at that, lovely and soft and fluffy and tasty. Right, now we're going to sieve our flour and our corn flour over our bowl. So just get your sieve, put it over the bowl and pour in your flour and your corn flour. I've already mixed mine together, so it's just easier. Sprinkle in your salt and then keep mixing and mixing and mixing till you can't mix anymore. And then we're going to pour it all out onto our work surface and give it some much needed lovings. I can't mix anymore, so now it's time to put it onto my work surface. I'm going to start kneading. Bring all the crumbs together, push it all in, don't leave any bits out, and don't forget to take all the bits off of the spoon. It is nice and tasty and tempting, but try and hold off. Okay, we're going to take it all off of our spoon and we're going to knead it all in. Keep bringing pieces together. It won't take long, and once you form a lovely soft ball, that's when you stop. If you carry on and you overwork the dough, your biscuits are going to be all dry and hard. That's why I'm not using my mixer, because this may take a bit longer, but the love we're kneading into our biscuits will pay off at the end when they're so soft and melty in our mouth. So just keep kneading, and you'll get there. If you've got little crumbly bits, use your dough to pick it all up. Okay, lovely jubbly dough ball. This is perfect. This is the look we're going for. I've got my tray and my baking paper cut to the right size, and what I'm going to do is roll out my dough into a rectangle that is 1 centimetre thick. I'm rolling it out onto my baking paper, so when it's time to put it into my tray it's easy, and I'm not going to change the shape of my biscuits. Use a knife to neaten up your edges so you end up having even biscuits. And just re-roll again and keep repeating until you have a perfectly shaped rectangle. Run your knife up the edge of your pastry so you end up having a lovely straight edge. Okay, lovely jubbly. Then bring your tray forward. Put your lovely dough into your tray. And now, with a knife, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut across the shortest edge all the way. And I'm going to cut vertically down about 1.5 centimetres. Okay, lovely. Now, what we can do, you can leave it like this and they'll be a bit rusticy, homely looking. My family don't mind, my friends don't mind, everyone likes it, they don't care. But if you've got fussy people or you just want to be really, really proper and posh, what you can do, look at this, you can slice the edges down and leave these as scraps so you can have like a perfectly shaped rectangular shortbread, like this and like this. But I'm just going to leave them two like that. 2 posh ones and the rest homely and rustic, because we just like to have more biscuits rather than little bits and bobs. But it's all up to you. You can do them all neat or all rustic like me. And then get your fork. And what I want you to do is pierce your dough 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go across if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now put your shortbread into your fridge for around 20 minutes, and while they're chilling, preheat your oven to 170 degrees. If you want triangle shortbread, get a circle loose bottom pan and push your dough down so it's even, and then cut down the middle, then across, then diagonally down each side, prick each triangle with a fork and refrigerate for 20 minutes. If you want circle shortbread, roll your dough out, then using a circle cutter, cut out your shapes, then refrigerate for 20 minutes. And bake them in your preheated oven for 25 minutes. But 2 minutes before, go and give them a check because your oven may heat up differently and they may cook a little bit faster. But if after the 25 minutes they still haven't turned a lovely pale goldeny colour, put your timer on for 1 minute, go and check them and keep checking them every minute until you see them lovely and golden. And then when they're done, leave them to cool on a wire rack for a few minutes. Then it's time to dig in. These are crumbly, buttery, they just melt in your mouth. Super easy 5-ingredient buttery shortbread. With a bit of love and less than an hour, you too can have your own delicious tasting shortbread. Well, what are you waiting for? Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share. And if you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, please subscribe below. So until next time, bye!